Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 23rd Tech Talk today. It's Easter week, so hopefully you will have a nice time with your family this weekend and enjoy the Easter time. So, happy Easter, everyone, and hopefully you will learn something new and valuable today on our Tech Talk. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the two-way communication that we have with our end customers and what does that exactly entail. Uh, to kind of show you what I mean by two-way communication, first I'm going to demonstrate using a sender ID as a from as a from that is as the where the message is being originated from. So we'll go to our JustSend service, and I'll share you the screen so you can take a look. And here we are. You can basically see here that we have an option of sending from number, or we can type in whatever sender ID we want. I'll type in Elks Shop and type in my name, my number. All right, add it. I'll type in, here is your PIN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And send. I should get that message. All right, here it is. I got it here. So I don't know if you can tell. So here's the message. Very nice and clear, but it does say sender does not support replies. So, we can have a nice branding here, Elks Shop. Here's your PIN, but it says sender does not support replies. So how do we go about and have two-way communication with a customer? Because sometimes it entails that you have two-way communication with the customer. Sometimes you just send a notification like this one. So sending PIN numbers, sending different codes. It's fine to have just one-way communication. But what happens if we want to have two-way communication? So let me get back to JustSend and share this with you. Just a sec. All right. We also, when it comes to JustSend, we can see a lot of details. What happened to your message exactly? And usually it's presumed that you will send more than just one SMS when using this service. So justsend.46elks.com is the place to go. You can log on using your credentials that you will usually use on 46elks.com. So let's see what happens when we type in or use one of our numbers that we have from the 46elks account. So here are all of my numbers that I currently have allocated on my dashboard on my 46elks account. And I'll select one. Again, I'll write down my phone number, add it here, and send the same message. All right, let me just turn on the notifications here so you can hear it loudly when it comes. All right. It has been sent. So yeah, got the notification from a number. So here's your PIN. I used this number before, so you will see it. You will see it that had sent a lot of code logins, but it doesn't say anything. I can reply to this message as a user. So this is the really important part of when you set up a service. You should be aware that when we get if Rene sends a text message back to this number that you have gotten from our account, from our dashboard, from our platform, and you have it on your account, then we don't know what to do with it. So we should be able to actually route that SMS to a good point, usually a URL, usually a point or place on the web where you want it to be delivered. So when you go about and go on your dashboard, on 46Elk's dashboard, so when we go here, I'll go on the very beginning. So this is the dashboard. You can see your current balance here. You can see your numbers here. You can see the latest report of the SMSs being sent, delivered, etc. When was the last SMS being sent? MMS, last call made, etc. You can also see the details of the API credentials here that are quite useful when placing a part of our code, your code, into the service or application that you have. So you need to use your API credentials. But let's concentrate now on the numbers. So when we go on numbers and click allocate numbers, we'll see numbers available for us here. But also when we go about on when we go about on our account and we click numbers, not allocate numbers, sorry, we get a list of all of the numbers that we have here. And you can tell that it falls in different categories, fixed, mobile, etc. But as you can tell, this number, like let's call it 26, has a little green checkbox here. Why? Because I went about, and when you click edit, I told 46Elks what to do with the SMS that is being sent to that number. Where should they send it to? And I've set it up so it's sent on this server, and it is actually a part of one application called TextHole. And everyone that replies to that message their message will be displayed on this text wall. Why? Because I've kind of set it up that way. Usually it will just turn up here. It doesn't matter now. This application doesn't work right now, but the point of it is when you send it to this application, when someone replies to that number, the content of that message is being sent here or whatever you would like to do. So it doesn't have to really be this. It can be you forwarding it somewhere else. That message or content of that message could be keywords, could be extracted, and something else could be done. But the whole point is you have to define the URL where you want us to send, and we will make that HTTP post request to that URL that you have set below, as it's clearly stated here. So yeah, that's quite important. It doesn't happen magically. We expect you to kind of help us redirect all of the content that you get to that number to somewhere. Later on, you can filter out things based on how you set it up. You can filter it out on using, for example, certain key messages, keywords, etc. So, like, that's the whole point of using two-way messaging, two-way communication. So you can use ordinary numbers to communicate with your end customers and do a lot of automation with it. So that's the whole point of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would like to again say hi to everyone and say happy Easter to everyone. Make sure to have a nice weekend and a nice time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, listening, and bye.